and His Excellency Vong Dun Huy, Chairman of the National Assembly of Vietnam, where discussions on the multifaceted relationship and ways of exploring deepening of cooperation across different fronts will be expected. The President is also expected to meet with business sectors to promote trade and investment relations between the Philippines and Vietnam. And as expected, the President will also meet with the Filipino community, where he will highlight our friendly relations with Vietnam, as well as the contribution of our community in promoting a positive image of the Philippines in the country. There are about 7,000 Filipinos working and residing in Vietnam, and most of them are actually professionals. Allow me then to actually turn the mic to Assistant Secretary Rao, who will then discuss the significance of the visit. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ambassador Daza, ma'am. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the Malacanang and the DFA Press Corps. As Ambassador Daza, our spokesperson, has mentioned that the President and the First Lady will be conducting their state visit to Vietnam from 29 to actually the 30th of January, not the 31st. This will be the first outbound visit of the President for this year. And we have selected Vietnam as the country because our relations with Vietnam have spanned for almost 50 years with the establishment of bilateral relations in 1976. As the Philippines' sole strategic partner in the ASEAN region, our ties have spanned across various areas of cooperation, including defense and security, maritime, agriculture, and people-to-people relations. Further to this, our two countries have actually set a goal of boosting our bilateral trade up to $10 billion in the coming years. Apart from meeting key government officials that Ambassador Das has already mentioned, who have expressed their commitment to enhance bilateral trade with the Philippines, the President will meet the business leaders to encourage closer trade and investment cooperation between our two countries. The state visit is in line with the President's commitment to ensure food security in the country, noting that Vietnam has been a long-time partner and is committed to supporting the Philippines' rice requirement, among others. Thus, we expect that the visit of the President would involve an in-depth discussion on our agricultural cooperation. The state visit is also essential as the Philippines continue to stress the importance of ASEAN centrality by forging closer and stronger relations with fellow ASEAN member states. The President is also expected to tackle important regional and international issues with Vietnam in order to share views and perspectives, particularly on matters involving the ASEAN region. We consider that this visit of the President would be a significant milestone in our ever-evolving relations with Vietnam. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we open the floor to questions from the press corps. Okay. Go ahead, Shona, you.
Ma'am, could you tell us more about sa rice agreement ng Pilipinas at Vietnam?
Okay. The Department of Agriculture and their counterpart in Vietnam is working on an agreement that will ensure the continued supply of rice to the Philippines. They are setting some targets, but more details on that will come soon once we finish the negotiations on the rice deal.
Could you give us kahit ballpark figure, ma'am, kung ilang toneladang bigas ang bibilhin ng
I think that would be up to the President to announce at the end of the visit.
Please pass the mic behind.
Well, how about the maritime agreement that expected to be signed during the visit? May we get some details, ma'am?
The maritime agreement that was, I think, the subject of a news article recently is actually an agreement between the coast guards of both sides, and this is about capacity building. And they will be, as part of the agreement, they will discuss possible activities that they will conduct under this agreement. Thank
Okay.
you.
And Soberano. Kenneth, please pass the mic.
Ma'am, good Ma'am, good morning. Ma'am, doon sa Maritime Agreement, kasama po bang pag-usapan yung issue sa West Philippine Sea? Dahil may mga issue din ang Pilipinas and Vietnam doon. Thank you.
If it's on the MOU between the Coast Guard, it's a simple agreement on how both Coast Guards will cooperate with each other. Now, on maritime issues, there's a general topic on maritime discussion when the president meets with the 3 Vietnamese leaders, but we do not wish to preempt the discussions at this point. Thank you.
Any more? We're good. Anything else you would like to add? Okay, very short and sweet. Thank you very much, Malacanang Press Corps, and thank you to our officials from the Department of Foreign Affairs. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Thank you.